I'm building an online course in 30 days with the help of my AI coach. This is week number 3. As I mentioned in my week 2 video, I spent this week in Tokyo with my team for our annual meetup. I'm going to share a bit of that, but as far as my progress, I'll be sharing what happened once I got back. What happened after I got back could not have been more perfect for what I envisioned turning this course into. Before I get into that, here are some clips from Japan.
Hey everyone, I'm in Tokyo right now. We're on our annual team retreat. I flew everybody out to Tokyo this year to do that, so I'm not working on the course this week because we're going to spend some time to take a break and be with each other exploring. So right now I'm walking through the Yotsugi neighborhood. That is where we're staying, and I'll put in some clips and photos of what we've been doing and seeing while we're here.
So November 6th was OpenAI's Dev Day, and this worked out perfectly with the finishing of my course because I'm building this course around the concept of creating your own AI team. Thinking of it as you don't have to have just one assistant, but you can have as many assistants as you want. And the structure of the course is really explaining to people how you can deconstruct these tasks in your business and have AI assist you with them. So OpenAI announced this new custom GPTs feature on their Dev Day. And it's perfect because it was really embodying the idea of creating these different AI teammates to be able to help you out. And I'm very fortunate that actually I got to see what this feature would be before they even announced it, actually about a week before, around Halloween, because it turns out they accidentally leaked the system prompt for it into my ChatGPT account. And I just happened to notice it by chance. And it turns out after searching on X, it looks like I'm really the only one who did notice it. But I'm glad that they actually released it, because what this means is now anybody without being a developer can very easily build some kind of custom GPT, which can have access to custom data, custom tools, and be able to act the way that you want to help with processes in your business. So the next 2 things that I did was, number 1, building some of these custom GPTs, both to help me and to be part of the course, because this would now be the first course that would also help you learn how to make custom GPTs of your own. The next thing was going and recording the remaining lessons. So not only things that would involve teaching about these new custom GPTs, but also everything else that I hadn't got done before my trip. Along the process of finishing these recordings, what I had my video editor do was upload all the drafts of everything that he had edited, and then we put those into the lessons of the course. This way I would be able to watch through all the lessons and kind of see if it's really fitting together the way I want to, or if it felt like anything was maybe missing or maybe had to be rearranged. As for my AI coach, I got some recommendations while I was still traveling, but I haven't gotten any recommendations recently, and that is because if you don't interact with the AI coach long enough, then it eventually will stop sending you messages or recommendations to not bother you since it hasn't gotten any updates. So I didn't get any updates from it this week, but that doesn't mean that I stopped using AI, because one of the things that I was talking about with my AI coach previously was the idea of having some kind of partnership and tying that into the marketing for how I would launch this course. I was still trying to figure out exactly how I would approach this. So what I did is I made a prompt for ChatGPT to help me better make a decision. So I'm going to show that to you here. And you don't have to pay too much attention to the entire prompt itself, but what's really cool is the result that it provided me, where I have it basically generating this entire report of the pros and cons and everything to think about of how I should make this decision, and then ending with a final recommendation of what ChatGPT would suggest to me. And in this case, it suggested that it's better to launch the course now and launch it earlier rather than having this partnership. And I could always leave things open for a partnership in the future. And I agree with that. That's the way that I'm going forward. And instead, we decided that we're going to launch this course right before Black Friday and then tie it into our Black Friday marketing. I found this exercise of using ChatGPT for decision analysis to be so useful that I turned it into a custom GPT. And this is one of the many prompts that I explain how I wrote it inside the course, but this GPT I'm making public and available for everyone. So if you want to try it out yourself, check the link in the description to give that a try. This week was really about setting up everything we needed to prepare for the launch. So besides the lessons, that also meant things like setting up graphics for the design of the marketing materials, the landing pages, everything like this. And next week is going to be the launch. I can't wait to share with you guys how that goes. If you want to make sure that you hear about it, then please click like and subscribe below. If there's anything else about this process that would be helpful for you to have me kind of unveil and describe more, please let me know in the comments. And until then, check out this next video.